Hi YouTube, Folio Society reviewer here today to showcase The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, illustrated by Jesus Cisneros, with an afterword by Paulo Coelho. Such is the intoxicating power of this metaphorical tale that it has been translated into 81 languages. Its powerful exploration of spirituality and its life-affirming message touches humanity on an elemental level. Santiago's epic journey from Spain to the Egyptian desert is fraught with challenges and populated by a fascinating collection of characters, not all sympathetic or savory. Ultimately, the young man must follow his heart to realize his dreams, and it is this universal theme, portrayed as a simple fable, that has deeply affected people across the world, sweeping aside boundaries of language, culture, and creed. The production details on this are it's bound in cloth, set in Adrian text, 176 pages, 22 color and 14 black and white integrated illustrations, printed end papers, ribbon marker, block slipcase, cloth slipcase, measures 11 inches by 7¼ inches. So guys, this one really is a phenomenal production. If you're interested in this story in any way, I definitely recommend getting it. It retails for around $80 US, which I know some people have balked a little at that price because it is a shorter book. But when you see the overall production quality on this, you will agree that it is a really nice production, I think. And one of those great production details to start off with is the slipcase, because the slipcase is a cloth slipcase. It's got cloth wrapped around it, and that's that beautiful burnt orange color with the gold tree right down the middle with the crescent moon. It's got a great thickness, especially for how short this book is. This slipcase is very, very, very nice. So right away, that kind of justifies a little bit of a price increase, in my opinion. Now, looking at the book, it also has a very nice, pleasing tone of an earthy green on it with the moon. And then I'm assuming that is a pressed-in stamp for the pyramid for his journey to Egypt. Having not read the story, I can't comment on the quality of it, but I do have a couple comments that I'll make in a minute. So there's your spine, and it looks really nice. I mean, and this is a little bit of a bigger book, as it measures by that 11 inches by 7¼ So I don't feel like it's too big, though. I don't feel like it's too big. As I was looking at the story, I kind of appreciate the size of it. So let's go ahead and jump in and look at some of the illustrations and the end papers. It just has an absolutely amazing end paper design. Get that there. And the illustrations, while typically aren't my style, they really fit this story as an old fable. I know the illustrator had said in a video that he also does illustrations for, I think it was Socrates and Plato, other, famous writings. So, and because there are so many illustrations, I am going to just kind of flip through them for you today. And this is of some of their highest quality paper. It's Abbey Pure paper and printed in Germany. And the Abbey Pure is a higher quality paper. So there's your background on the author and the illustrator. Now, I haven't read the story yet, but I did start by reading the author's note. And I will say, just reading the author's note, it was some of the most moving and inspirational writing I've ever read in just this short author's note that's here. And if it's any sign of what this book is going to be and how inspiring this story is going to be and how it will touch my heart and maybe yours, I think this is a great sign of what's to come. So let's go ahead and flip through and look at these illustrations. Just so much great attention to detail on the paper, feels silky smooth. There's your prologue. Part 1. All right, so beautiful color illustrations. And there's just so many in this edition. And if you already read this story and you liked it, this is a no-brainer to pick it up. Excuse me, let me know what you think about the design of this in the comments. And there's your ribbon marker coming through, and we'll hit that in just a little bit. I'd like to know if you've read the story, what you think of it, and don't spoil it or anything, but did it move you in any way, or did you think it was a little overrated? I don't know. Just would like to know what you think of it. This is certainly would be an impressive gift to give to someone if you pick this up. And there's our ribbon marker. It's a nice burgundy color, deep burgundy. Beautiful. And here's part 2. Really beautiful. It feels like these illustrations are just timeless. Nope, let me go too fast. I don't know if he uses chalk or pastels or paints. There are just so many illustrations. I love when they make a book from Folio Society with extra illustrations throughout. Definitely justifies the higher price point. And I put this up there in the 5-star class of their books, considering the number of illustrations, the highest quality paper you can get, and the cloth slipcase, and the printing on the front of the cover kind of being pressed in. Looks really good. This story is about following your dreams. And Paulo Coelho really inspired me to want to read this quickly based off of that author's note in the beginning. Getting to the end, or towards the end. I don't think there's anything there. Look at that, really cool. And there we go. And then we have the epilogue. And the afterword. get to see the other beautiful end paper that is a map of the journey that I believe it's Santiago goes on from Spain to there, to Morocco, through the Sahara Desert, to Egypt, and ultimately the Great Pyramids. Really amazing edition. This is a must buy, even at the $80 price point. That's your edition there. It's gonna have that beautiful cloth cover, bound, and even the slip case is bound in cloth, guys. It's really nice. And if you decide to pick it up based off of the showcase, please leave a comment and subscribe and give me a thumbs up so I can showcase more content from the Folio Society. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great one.